The Telangana phone tapping case, the ex-DCP has confessed to tapping phones of the leaders of the Netas. Now, former police officer, he exposed the BRS phone tap scandal. He claims that the phones were tapped at BRS's behest. Now, ex-DCP has admitted to large-scale phone tapping. The ex-DCP Rao was recently detained in this particular case. Ex-DCP has implicated state IB chief, saying that the phones of Netas opposed to BRS were tapped. The police also claims that this is ex-DCP's confession. And Uma Sudhir joins us to get us more details on this story. Uma, this is big development. Telangana, the ex-DCP confessing to tapping phones of Netas.
Yes, indeed. From what the sources are indicating, it appears that ex-DCP of the task force, Radhakrishna Rao, had in fact confessed that Prabhakar Rao, who was the chief of the state intelligence branch, that SIB chief, he had actually monitored the entire operation, and that he would monitor the operations or the phones of anyone who could be damaging the reputation of the BRS party. I would just like to remind that no political party leader as such has been named in that particular context, but what they have said is that Prabhakar Rao was gathering that kind of an intelligence, and he would operate through someone else, Praneeth Rao, who was the first to be arrested in this case, and also somebody who is said to be a relative of Prabhakar Rao. Prabhakar Rao himself, a red corner notice has been issued, and he had said that he is in the US for some medical treatment and that he would be returning to Hyderabad and to Telangana very soon. But what is very damaging is not just the political leaders that they are talking about whose phones have been tapped, they are also talking about real estate and other businessmen as well, and saying there are some of the names that have been mentioned include those who have actually shifted loyalties from the BRS to the Congress subsequently. That includes Patna Mahendra Reddy and his wife Sunita Mahendra Reddy, who was the Congress candidate now from the Malkajgiri Lok Sabha seat as well. And there are former IPS officer Praveen Kumar, who has subsequently joined the BRS and has in fact been the candidate for them as well from Nagar Karnool. There, his name has also been mentioned as among those whose phones have been tapped. One more interesting aspect, they have said some media barons, should I say, they have named a couple of leading television channels and said that their phones were being tapped as well. And another person, Shravan Kumar, who is from iNews channel, who was named as an accused in this, they say that Minister Harish Rao, then Minister Harish Rao, who is also nephew of KCR, that he had asked for him to have a direct conversation with Prabhakar Rao and get information on the monies that were being transferred prior to the elections, and that in the catching of a lot of that money, I'm referring to the assembly polls in this case, that a lot of money that was caught was because of the kind of surveillance that they had done. And interestingly, they also speak about the fact that because the phones were being tapped, people had got clever and started using encrypting messages services like the WhatsApp or other Signal and other such services, but that Prabhakar Rao had tried to use internet over, the protocols and then internet voice protocols, and then analyze the data in order to be able to get information in that case as well. So this directly pointing to using of official machinery for gathering political intelligence for a particular party. That of course is very damaging and very harming.